Okay, so now we're moving on to number 14 here, and this is a very different shape. So what we're going to be doing is making a side profile and then cutting some stuff out of it. So up here to new, top left, metric, standard millimeters, double checking those like always. Starting a 2D sketch, clicking on the top plane and then rotating that around. So now what we're going to be doing is making this L shape, and then we're going to, sorry, there we go, that's on the other screen. We're going to be making this L shape, and then we're going to be making this part come up, and then we'll cut that angle on it, which will be good for the test ones. Number 20, number 19, and number 17 are all good test ones for this. So if I bring this over here, out of your way, and we'll start putting it together. So line, and the bottom line is 50 millimeters. I know it says 5 there, but that's a typo, so that's 50. And we can go up 10. And then we're going to go across. What's that? 10, so that's going to be 40. Up 10, I think. Yep, so up 10. And then across. And then down. And we've completed that L shape that we can now 3D model in the top left there. Extrude. And we're going to extrude that 30. Alright, so now let's rotate it around. And we need to draw that center part. So left clicking in the middle, selecting new sketch. Oh God, come on. There we go, on a bit of an angle. Actually, no, I kind of want it straight. So now we need to add that in the middle of it. So I could actually just select a rectangle tool. We go off this line. And we want it to be 40 and we want it to be 10. Oh, whoops. Control Z. Let's do that one more time. So starting from here, coming down, we want 40, and then we press tab and we want 10, enter. Now one thing we can do here is make sure that we dimension it from the edge, because we know that it needs to be centered and this whole thing across is 30. So if we use the dimension tool, click on the corner, click over there and make sure that's 10, as it was 10 point whatever. Now we need to extrude this up 10, so 3D model extrude, and we're going to extrude up 10. Now we've got our little center section. So now what we need to do is actually cut a diagonal on this, which is really easy because it goes from the top here to the bottom there. So left clicking on that piece that we've just made and new sketch. So we can start off by using the line tool and getting that angle that we need first. And then all you're actually doing is tracing around the edge of this, because remembering what I said previously, it has to be a closed shape. Right click OK. It has to be a closed shape for it to be able to extrude in any way. So now clicking on that, and you see there it wants to come out 10. We actually want it to cut. OK, and then it's cut out that angle. So now you can see there we've cut this out, and I can move this over. It's actually sitting in the perfect view for me when I bring this drawing over. Whoops. But that looks perfect, exactly like that, and we can start moving on to number 15.